Research, particularly clinical research, I think, well, all sorts of biomedical research. I don't know about engineering or, astronomy or that sort of stuff, but biomedical research is opportunistic. You have to think about, there are a number of things that have to come together before you can launch a project, a research project in biomedicine. And those things are having a good hypothesis, a gap in our knowledge that's worth exploring. That means you've got a good hypothesis that explores a gap in our knowledge. When it comes to clinical biomedicine, it's about the long-term advantage of exploring that option, which might be knowledge about a disease that in 5 or 10 or 20 years' time leads to improvement in the way that disease is managed. Or it might be an idea about a new treatment. In other words, a whole lot of stuff has occurred already and there's the capacity to build on that with a drug or a different management strategy or a prevention strategy or something that leads to better outcomes. So having a hypothesis and recognising a window of, let's call it a window of opportunity in terms of where you can advance our understanding of the biology or the treatment of a particular disease. That's one thing. The second thing is that there has to be a community. It might be, in our case, the GI oncology community, or it might be the general community, understanding that that's worthwhile. The third thing is money. And that comes from all sorts of places, and maybe Russell can talk a bit more about that than I can, but it comes from a variety of forms of sponsorship. Government is one, private industry is another, public donations are a third. They're probably the three main ones. So before you can launch a clinical trial, you have to have a good hypothesis and a window of opportunity. You have to have money, and you have to have the right idea. And it's extraordinary to me how long it takes from the germ of an idea to having the idea that everybody or most people in the community that might have an interest, how long it takes for us all to develop a common language and a common understanding that that's the right idea.